We haven't seen triple digits quite this year in Portland, right?
We haven't. We've come close. I think the warmest so far in Portland is 99. We did that late last month. But this is the time of summer and where we really start to see the chance for record-breaking temperatures.
And this could be it, right? This is going to be the week.
By the early part of next week. Not only is it just a couple of days, but it's a long heat wave that sticks around to the end of next week.
And those nighttime temperatures too,
That's
right?
That
could
the
be
coolest
a key thing.
I think we get is the mid to the upper 60s. So it helps us, like we're going to be seeing overnight lows in the mid 70s regardless. We're in store for some heat over the next couple of days. But to start off the weekend, David, it's going to be just about perfect up and down the coastline and throughout the valley as well. And speaking of the coast, here's a live look over in Cannon Beach. Temperature of 64 degrees at this hour. You're going to be seeing some temperatures a little bit on the warmer side as well, obviously along the Oregon coast. As you travel south a little bit along Highway 101 in Newport, you're looking at 63 degrees under clear skies. We'll have more of a brief window. We'll have some morning clouds roll in for your Saturday morning, but for the most part, I'd say by the early part of the afternoon, you're going to be seeing those clouds melt away pretty quickly. And as we look at the almanac today, we hit 76 degrees, average 83. Get this, between now and the early part of next week, we're going to be seeing our temperatures jump up about 20 degrees or so in a few locations, maybe 25 by Tuesday and into Wednesday. Temperature of 77 degrees right now. We're looking at light wind coming in from the northwest, about 10 miles per hour. And you can see the west side of the state, you woke up to some morning clouds, and by late morning, early part of the afternoon, you really start to see those clouds kind of push out of here. It's going to be more of the same, but again, for tomorrow, as we bring in Futurecast, I think those clouds will be kind of starting to dissipate a little bit by 9:30, 10 o'clock. So if that's the case, we'll easily see our temperatures jump up a couple of degrees warmer heading into tomorrow afternoon. And Sunday, more of the same. A little bit of some morning clouds thanks to an onshore flow. But again, by the afternoon, that's when the heat arrives. And starting Sunday is when we'll start our first day with temperatures right around 90 degrees. And if you're wondering, yeah, it's been relatively mild the last couple of weeks so far this summer. And we're going to go from mild to downright hot. This is from the Climate Prediction Center, expecting much of the Pacific Northwest here the last several days of July to be above normal. As I bring in the 70 forecast here in a second, you'll see just how hot. So I'm expecting highs close to 100 degrees basically Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday of next week. That won't be a record. The longest stretch we've seen ever is about 5 days with temperatures 100 or above. That was back in 1941. We stay hot until the end of the month and really the early part of August as well, as we look at some of those long-range models. And daytime highs today, right around the mid to the upper 70s. We're going to be wishing we could have highs in the upper 70s here in another week or so with that excessive heat just sticking around. Along the coast, you saw temperatures close to 70 degrees. And tomorrow, you'll be looking at highs right around the mid to the upper 60s. Morning clouds with afternoon sunshine. I wouldn't be surprised if most of the coastline from Astoria down to Newport at least are looking at highs right around 68 to 70 degrees. Throughout the valley, mostly sunny and warmer as well, with daytime highs in the low 80s. And throughout eastern Oregon, mostly sunny and getting kind of hot over in La Grande at 88 degrees, a little bit warmer over in Burns with temperatures in the low to mid 90s. Throughout the Oregon Cascades, sunny and warm all weekend long. Freezing level, something we kind of pay attention to when we start to see this heat arrive, is at 14,000 feet tomorrow. It jumps up to about 16,000 feet, if not higher, a good part of next week. So it kind of gives you an idea. Even up in the mountains, it's going to be really tough to escape the heat over the next couple of days. And a hot weekend along the east side of the state with temperatures over in Bend and Madras in the high desert right around 90 tomorrow. A comfortable Saturday throughout the Clear River Gorge with highs in Hood River close to 80 degrees. The more east you go throughout the Dalles, you'll be seeing temperatures closer to 90 degrees. And you're going to be looking at a lot of sunshine throughout southwest Washington. And tomorrow we'll be waking up to a brief amount of clouds for the first couple of hours, basically from, I'd say, early morning until about 8 o'clock or so. And then by midday, we'll be at 68 on our way to a high of 83, 90 on Sunday, 96 on Monday. If we see any records, I think it'll be falling on about Tuesday or Wednesday, and we'll start to see much, if you want to call it a cool down. Doesn't arrive until Friday, but even then we're seeing temperatures approaching 100 degrees over the next 3 to 4 days next week starting on Tuesday. We'll be right back.